Almost all products these days are pre-packaged much before they are sold. Their quantities are predetermined and mentioned in the packages for customers' information and convenience. However, they still need to be adhered to the legal metrology laws of the state, and in this video, we will exactly discuss how to do so. Hi, I am Sugandh Anand, a startup advisor at Set India Biz, where we provide tax, compliance and IPR services to businesses in India. In this video, I will explain the process of getting LMPC registration for pre-packaged products. It is a major compliance under the LMPC Act and rules. The topics I will cover include: number 1, its meaning and concept; number 2, due date; number 3, documents required; and finally, number 4, application process. We have a lot to go through, so let's begin without any delay. What is LMPC registration? Well, LMPC stands for Legal Metrology Packaged Commodity Registration. It is a mandatory for all entities dealing in import, manufacturing and packaging of pre-packaged commodities in India. So first, let's understand what pre-packaged commodities are. Pre-packaged commodities are defined under the Legal Metrology Act of 2009. Section 2 of the Act says that commodities which are placed in packages of any kind, whether sealed or not, without the purchaser being present, are called pre-packaged commodities. As a virtue of this packaging, commodities often have predetermined quantities which are easily measurable. The purpose of LMPC registration is to ensure compliance with legal metrology laws in India. These laws regulate weights and measures used in trade, commerce, packaging and labeling. There are only 2 such laws to abide by: the Legal Metrology Rules of 2011 and the Legal Metrology Act of 2009. Besides, even state governments have formulated their own legal metrology governance rules, and the LMPC registration helps abide by them as well. Now that you know what is the purpose of LMPC registration, let's have an elaborate discussion on how it can be obtained. LMPC registration is granted by the Department of Legal Metrology under the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. The process is quick, easy and application-based, but has to be completed within a specific time frame. Let's see what this time frame is. Due date for LMPC registration. We have already discussed earlier that LMPC registration is required to be taken by all entities involved in the sale or distribution of pre-packaged commodities, be it manufacturers, importers or packers. As far as the due date is concerned, registration must be obtained within 90 days from the date on which their pre-packaging operations began. This due date was prescribed very recently in the Legal Metrology Packed Commodities Amendment Rules of 2017. The rules also mentioned late fees provisions of ₹5,000 for those who miss the deadline. Now that you know when the registration is required to be taken, the next important question is how. What is the process of LMPC registration? The process of LMPC registration can be completed in a series of steps. I will explain each of these steps in detail for your clear understanding. The first step is always preparation of documents. Documents are the key to the success of your registration process. So let us discuss the complete list first. Documents for LMPC registration. A complete list. You can categorize the documents into separate categories, the first category being that of the applicant. So the applicant will have to submit their identity proof and address proof. For ID proof, they can provide any one among Aadhaar, voter ID or passport, whereas for address proof, they can provide a recent utility bill in their name. The next set of documents belong to the business organization. Here you need to provide: number 1, incorporation documents like the certificate of incorporation, MOA and AOA or partnership agreement depending on the type of entity. Number 2, proof of registered office address like the rental agreement or latest property tax receipt. Number 3, GST Registration Certificate, if available. Number 4, Import-Export Code, applicable only in case of importers. Number 5, a symbol of labeling or packaging material. And finally, number 6, any additional license obtained on the basis of business activity. Please note here that additional documents may be required at the state level, so stay updated with your state's LMPC rules. Once you have prepared all these documents, the next step is to submit the application to the Legal Metrology Department of your state. Check the mode of filing applicable, as it may vary from state to state. Where the filing mode is online, you can submit the requisite forms and documents on the official website of the department. However, where the filing mode is offline, you will have to visit the office and submit the application manually with all the documents. Your submission won't be successful and complete unless you pay the required application fees. The fee applicable for LMPC registration is only ₹500. You may have to pay extra charges for processing. This fees can be paid online through internet banking or through a demand draft drawn in the department's name. As soon as the fee is paid, your application will be ready to submit. So submit it and get your job done here. Next, the department will begin reviewing your application and verifying all the information submitted with it. The review process is overseen by the Director of Metrology. Be vigilant for email notification that will convey the status of your application. If any inaccuracies or omissions are identified, incomplete application will be returned to you within 7 days for necessary rectification. If your application successfully clears the initial review, as inspector will be sent to your business premises for an on-site inspection. The purpose of this inspection is to confirm adherence to LMPC rules and regulations, especially in terms of packaging and weighing measures used. Lastly, an inspection report is prepared based on the findings and a final decision over your application is made. If the application is approved, you will get an LMPC certificate. However, if the application is rejected, you will have to repeat the entire process once again. To avoid this, make sure you seek assistance from the best of your expert. Reach out to us using the contact information given in the description. Moreover, your certificate will be valid for 5 years at a time and will require a regular renewal. We are here to help you with that as well. And that is it for this video. I hope you have understood everything we have discussed about LMPC registration. If you still have any queries, you can ask us in the comment section or directly contact our startup advisors. Contact details are given in the description. If you found this video helpful, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more informative content ahead. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that every time we post a new video, you are first one to get notified. Thank you for watching. Watch our other videos as well.